So Seth Rollins just threw away everything he built in WWE, and Adam Pearce had no choice but to drop the hammer. What we witnessed on Monday Night Raw wasn't just shocking, it was career-ending. And if you think Seth didn't deserve this, you're absolutely delusional. Let me break down exactly why this firing was not only justified, but long overdue. The arena went dead silent when Adam Pearce's music hit. Nobody saw this coming. Seth Rollins was standing in the ring, blood still on his knuckles from what he just did to Centimeter Punk backstage. The architect looked proud of himself, smirking, like he just pulled off the heist of the century, but that smirk was about to be wiped off his face permanently. Trivia question 1. Before we continue, drop in the comments, how many times has Seth Rollins been WWE Champion? Let's see who the real fans are. Here's what happened. Centimeter Punk was in the trainer's room getting his knee evaluated, the same knee that's been problematic for months. Seth knew exactly where to find him. He knew exactly when security would be thin, and he attacked Punk with a steel chair like an absolute coward. Not in the ring, not face to face, but from behind while medical staff were present. This wasn't competition. This was attempted career assassination. The footage they showed on the Titantron was brutal. Punk never even saw it coming. Seth swung that chair straight into Punk's surgically repaired knee not once, not twice, but 7 times. Medical personnel were screaming. Trainers were trying to pull Seth off. And you know what Seth did? He shoved a 60-year-old doctor to the ground and hit Punk 3 more times. That's when Adam Pearce walked down that ramp with a microphone in one hand and a pink slip in the other. The general manager's face said it all. No emotion, no hesitation, just pure business. And when he got in that ring, he didn't waste a single second. Seth Rollins, effective immediately, you are fired from WWE. The crowd erupted. Some fans cheered, some fans booed, but everyone was in shock. Seth's face went from arrogant to terrified in seconds. He started pleading, started making excuses. Centimeter Punk deserved it. He disrespected this business. He disrespected me. But Pearce wasn't having any of it. You didn't just cross a line, Seth. You obliterated it. You attacked a man receiving medical treatment. You assaulted WWE personnel. You endangered lives. And you did it all with premeditation. Security, escort him out. Now before we go any further, we have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. Let's talk about why this happened. The Seth Rollins and Centimeter Punk rivalry has been toxic from day one of Punk's return. These two have legitimate heat that goes beyond storylines. Remember when Punk came back and immediately called Seth out for being WWE's corporate lapdog? Remember when Seth responded by saying Punk abandoned wrestling when it got hard? This wasn't scripted animosity. This was real. Trivia question 2. In what year did Centimeter Punk originally leave WWE before his 2023 return? Drop your answers below. But here's where it gets really interesting. According to backstage sources, Seth has been campaigning to management for months to keep Punk off major shows. He's been politicking behind the scenes, trying to convince Triple H that Punk is bad for business. And when that didn't work, when Punk kept getting pushed and kept main eventing, Seth snapped. The chair attack wasn't a heat-of-the-moment decision. Seth brought that chair from his car. He waited until the exact moment when Punk would be vulnerable. He planned this like a heist. And that's why Pearce had no choice but to fire him on the spot. This wasn't a wrestling angle gone wrong. This was assault. Centimeter Punk is reportedly suffering from severe damage to his knee, and early reports suggest he might miss 6 to 8 months. 8 months. Because Seth Rollins couldn't handle being second fiddle. Because the architect's ego couldn't accept that Centimeter Punk was getting the reactions, getting the opportunities, getting the respect that Seth thought belonged to him. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Some fans are saying this is a work. Some people think Seth will be back in 2 weeks with some storyline justification. And to those people, I say wake up. WWE doesn't fire people on live television unless it's real. The legal implications alone make this impossible to fake. WWE's stock price, their corporate relationships, their partnership with NBC Universal, all of that is at risk if they are staging fake firings that involve assault allegations. Trivia question 3. Can you name the last WWE superstar who was legitimately fired on live TV before Seth Rollins? This is a tough one. Adam Pearce's decision sends a clear message. Nobody is bigger than the company. Not Seth Rollins. Not Roman Reigns. Nobody. You can be a multiple-time world champion, a WrestleMania main eventer, a poster boy for the brand, but the second you put someone's health at risk, the second you assault medical personnel, you're done. And honestly, Seth deserves this. His attitude backstage has been problematic for years. Remember when he leaked private information about other wrestlers on social media? Remember his messy personal life that played out publicly and embarrassed the company? WWE has given Seth countless second chances, and this is how he repays them? By potentially ending Centimeter Punk's career over jealousy. The locker room is apparently divided. Some wrestlers think Seth went too far and support the firing. Others believe Centimeter Punk has been provoking Seth for months and this was inevitable. But here's the truth that nobody wants to admit: it doesn't matter what Centimeter Punk said or did. The moment Seth brought a weapon into a medical facility and attacked someone receiving treatment, he became the villain in this story. There's no justification, there's no excuse, there's only consequences. What happens next is anybody's guess. Does Seth try to sue WWE for wrongful termination? Does he show up at AEW and continue his war with Centimeter Punk there? Does he disappear from wrestling entirely? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this situation so explosive. One thing is certain though: Monday Night Raw will never be the same. Seth Rollins was a cornerstone of that brand for over a decade. His matches, his promos, his presence defined an entire era of WWE programming. And now it's gone, erased, destroyed by his own hand. Before we wrap this up, we have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. We're going to be covering every development in this story as it unfolds, and you don't want to miss a single update. Final trivia question: what do you think happens next? Does Seth Rollins sue WWE? Does he go to AEW? Or is his wrestling career over? Give us your hottest takes in the comments. The wrestling world is in chaos right now. Social media is exploding. Fans are taking sides. Wrestlers are speaking out. And at the center of it all is one devastating truth: Seth Rollins destroyed his legacy in 10 minutes. Everything he accomplished, every championship, every WrestleMania moment, it's all tainted now by this one unforgivable act. Adam Pearce made the right call. WWE made the right call. And Centimeter Punk, if he ever recovers, deserves justice. This is the biggest story in wrestling right now, and it's only beginning. Stay tuned to Wrestling Zone Insider because we'll be bringing you exclusive updates, backstage reports, and breaking news as this situation continues to develop. This is far from over.